Blood Rule, aka Migwitz. In today's video, we're going to be looking at some Turbo Moon gameplay. But in this particular gameplay, my prizes are absolutely bonkers. I had 5 energy cards in my prizes, and the 6th prize card is a cross switcher. And we'll get into why that's so relevant when we jump into the deck list. But before we jump into the deck list here, don't forget to leave a like, smash the subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. So let's jump right in to that deck list. Alrighty guys, and here we are with that deck list, Turbo Moon. So the reason why 5 energies in my prize card is very important is, well, you need energies to be able to attack in the game of Pokemon. However, Radiant Greninja requires at least 2 water energy to attack, and I only play 3 in the deck, so if all 3 of them are my prize cards, or even just 2 of them, I effectively can't attack with Greninja at all. So let's say, hypothetically, 5 dark energies are in my prize cards, then I effectively can't attack with Roaring Moon at all. So the other card that's in my prizes is Cross Switcher, and you have to play 2 of these cards at one time. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active. If you do, switch your active with one of your bench Pokemon. So if I have one of the missing 4 in my prize cards, I can only pull off this combo with Cross Switcher one time. I can't do it twice like you want to do in a lot of the games. So my prizes are really gonna impact how I have to play in the game. So for the full deck list here, we got 4 Roaring Moon EX, 2 Squawkabilly EX, 1 Galarian Moltres V, 1 Morpeko, 1 Lumineon V, 1 Radiant Greninja, 1 Mew EX, 4 Professor Sada's Vitality, 1 Boss, 4 Energy Switch, 4 Battle VIP Pass, 4 Dark Patch, 4 Ultra Ball, 4 Cross Switcher, 3 Trekking Shoes, 3 Earthen Vessels, 2 Switch Cart, 1 Hisuian Heavy Ball, 1 Pal Pad, 1 Forest Seal Stone, 4 PokéStop, 6 Dark Energies, and 3 water energies. Now let's jump right in to that gameplay with these absolutely wild prize cards. Alrighty guys, and here we are with that Turbo Moon gameplay. Funny enough, this is actually the first time that I'm ever going to be playing this Turbo Moon deck, and the original intent of this video was going to be we try a deck for the first time, but it turned into something very different given to our prize circumstances. So we're also got very paired up high on the ladder here. We got paired up pretty bad, but we're going to do fine. Everything will be all right. We got this in the bag. We can handle it. Our opening hand here, we got Radiant Greninja, Squawkabilly, Sada's Vitality, Cross Switcher, Trekking Shoes, Ultra Ball, and PokéStop. So not too shabby of a hand. Our opponent here is going to start off with Bidoof. They're going to Battle VIP Pass. And they're going to be able to bench 2 Frigibacks with that Battle VIP Pass, which then tells us, okay, you're on Chien-Pao Excalibur, but we don't know if they're on the Iron Hands version yet. And we'll be able to tell if they play anything like a Lightning Energy or bench the Iron Hands itself, or if they play maybe an Earthen Vessel or anything of that nature, because the other Chien-Pao Excalibur deck, like just Chien-Pao without hands, doesn't play Earthen Vessel. So we're going to bench Squawkabilly, play the PokéStop, we're going to Ultra Ball away Sada's Vitality Cross Switcher to grab ourselves a Roaring Moon. We're going to bench the Roaring Moon, we're going to Trekking Shoes into another Trekking Shoes, we're going to discard Sada's Vitality into another Sada's Vitality, and I'm like, alright, that's fine. We're going to PokéStop, and we're going to hit Cross Switcher, Switch Cart, Battle VIP Pass. We're going to Battle VIP Pass for Morpeko and Roaring Moon here. And the reason I grabbed Morpeko is it works as a free pivot if it doesn't have any energy attached on a single prizer, and Chien-Pao has to discard 2 energies, the Hail Blade, to be able to KO it. So we're going to Squawk and Seize, getting another Battle VIP Pass, and I grab Mew EX. The reason I grab Mew is because if they KO the Morpeko, I at least have another free pivot, and Mew EX's restart ability is really nice, because if my hand's deathly low, we'll be able to draw cards. And I play that Earthen Vessel, and you see there that I have 2 water energies and 1 dark energy left after I Earthen Vessel, and I'm like, alright, I literally now have 5 energies in my prize cards. I got 1 water and 4 dark energies in my prize cards. And I'm like, this game got really hard really fast. So now they're going to bench the Chien-Pao, and they're hopefully on their side. They're trying to rare candy this turn into backs and take the KO on Morpeko. But if they're able to double Cross Switcher up our Roaring Moon and KO it, that's going to set us so far behind in this game and trying to win the prize race, especially because 5 energies in the prize cards, and we got a Cross Switcher in there as well. And I already discarded a Cross Switcher into my discard pile early on in my turn. I was like, all right, that's fine. They're going to Ultra Ball away Rare Candy and Collapse Stadium, which then tells me they already have probably another Rare Candy in the hand. but the Collapse Stadium would have helped us because we could discard the Squawkabilly here, because if they're playing the Iron Hands version, that's just 3 prize cards for them with an Ambi very much. We're going to Lumineon V for Irida here, and then we're going to grab a Baxcalibur Earthen Vessel, which that much more confirms that they're playing the Iron Hands version. So now they're going to be able to rare candy into this Baxcalibur. They'll be able to retreat out of this Bidoof, Shivery Chill, get 2 more energies, and then be able to take the KO on this Morpeko. But that's okay. We'll be able to put up our Mew, and we still have PokéStop to roll. And if they discard it somehow on their turn, we have another one. We can concealed cards away. And we have Ultra Ball and stuff. We have things to thin our hand to try to draw as many cards as possible with Mew and Greninja as well. Plus, we're already halfway through our deck. We only got 26 cards left in deck, and we've only taken 1 turn. So they're gonna retreat out of that Bidoof. They're gonna Shivery Chill here, get 2 energies, Super Cold them on to be able to KO our Morpeko. But that also puts them on odd prize cards. So now they can't go 2-2-2 and win that way. So our goal is we're trying to go 2-2-2 and just KO Chien-Pao, Lumineon, or another Chien-Pao, or just 2 prize Pokemon in any given way we possibly can. And now they're on odd prize cards. And I'm like, all right, that's fine. We're going to put up the Mew. We're going to draw for turn. We're going to get a Squawkabilly. We're going to Ultra Ball away PokéStop and Squawkabilly to grab ourselves Lumineon. The reason I grab Lumineon is because I have 1 Status Vitality left in my deck if I can get it. We're going to roll PokéStop. We're going to discard Status Vitality, but we're never punished because we always hit the Pal Pad anyway. Put 2 Status Vitalities back into the deck. Lumineon sign for the Status Vitality. We're going to concealed cards so we have 2 energies into the discard pile to use Status Vitality. So we're going to concealed cards, draw 2, we get 4 Seal Stone, attach that to the Lumineon. We're going to be able to Status Vitality, putting 2 energies onto our Roaring Moon, energy switch them onto 1 Roaring Moon. We'll be able to Earthen Vessel as well. We also got that Star Alchemy at some point. We're going to move the energy over. We're going to retreat into the Roaring Moon, and I'm going to Earthen Vessel, discard the Ultra Ball to get the last water energy out of my deck. And the reason I do that is I haven't attached for a turn yet. So we're going to Earthen Vessel, discard that, and we're just going to look through the deck, and I'm like, all right, I got a lot of useful items in there, so PokéStop's going to be very useful for us. Especially, I can also start Alchemy for it if they discard this PokéStop. But we're going to discard the PokéStop anyway, because I want to take the KO on this Chien-Pao to do 220, and I don't want to Frenzy Gouging, because if I Frenzy Gouging, then they just have to discard, like, 1 energy, or just attack with, like, literally the Bidoof or the Frigibax to KO our Roaring Moon, which is not what you want to do. So we're going to get 2 prize cards there, and we hit double dark energies, and I'm like, all right. So now we know we got 1 water energy, run cross switcher, and 2 more dark energies in our prize cards. So we got water, cross switcher, double dark. That's where we're at in the prize cards. And if they KO this Roaring Moon, I'm like, it's not too big of a deal. We got 4 Seal Stone still. We'll be able to attack with the other Roaring Moon. We'll be able to, concealed cards and stuff. We can still attach for turn. We're doing okay. They're going to attach, retreat out of the Lumineon, Shivery Chill, hit 2 energies, but they need to be able to get to 4 energies to KO this Roaring Moon so they can hit 240 damage with that Hail Blade. But they have that superior energy retrieval in their hand still from when they rolled PokéStop earlier in the game, so they'll definitely be able to hit those 4 energies. They're going to superior energy retrieve away Pal Pad and a water energy. But you can't grab the water energy, use superior energy retrieval to discard with. When you discard that energy, it doesn't actually exist in the discard pile when you go to grab the other water energies. So they're going to Hail Blade here for 240 damage to KO the Roaring Moon, putting them ahead of us again at a nice 4-3 split. And I'm like, all right, you're still on odd prize cards. We can still, on board right now, we can just KO Chien-Pao, KO Lumineon, and win the game if it can work out that way. We're going to Dark Patch. We're going to attach for turn. We're going to concealed cards, discarding the dark energy. We get Switch Cart Cross Switcher. I'm going to Star Alchemy here. And the reason I Star Alchemy for PokéStop on this given thing is I have so many items that I want to hit. And I don't really care to discard. If we end up discarding Galarian Moltres or whatever, it's not too big of a deal. So we're going to roll PokéStop. We hit the last Status Vitality. And we're going to play Hisuian Heavy Ball just to more confirm my given situation. We're going to Trekking Shoes, and I'm going to discard the Galarian Moltres here because I don't need it in this matchup. and we're gonna hit a PokéStop. We get a Battle VIP Pass. We're gonna Ultra Ball away the Battle VIP Pass away, and an Energy Switch. We're gonna retreat into the Greninja, Switch Cart out of the Greninja, be able to restart for 1, and we hit a Dark Patch, and I'm like, all right, we'll be able to Calamity Storm here for 220 more damage, discarding our PokéStop. So if they are able to KO this given Roaring Moon, we have to find the last one in our deck. And I'm like, all right, it's fine. If they KO this Roaring Moon, we can attach energies to the Mew and hopefully be able to KO with that as well. We'll be able to maybe attack with Greninja or anything. And we got Double Cross Switcher. I was like, if we get too reckless with how many cards we have left in deck, we could lose. We also still have Boss in the deck as well, so I could Boss for a game. So there's tons of things we have options to. And they haven't evolved that Bidoof into Bibarel yet, which is kind of nice for us because it's allowed me to not have to worry about them drawing more cards into their hand to be able to churn through their deck fast. So they're going to play Irida here, and they're going to grab Palkia V in Earthen Vessel, which then tells me that you don't have any more Chien-Paos left, and since you didn't grab a thing like a Nest Ball or an Ultra Ball, you don't have Iron Hands. Or sorry, they grab Superior Energy Retrieval. So then I'm like, all right, it's fine. They're going to be able to bench the Palkia. They could, attack with Lumineon and then put the energies onto that and put it all back into the deck and put up a single prizer for me to KO that. But they don't know I have Double Cross Switcher in my hand already. So they're going to bench that Palkia. They'll be able to Superior Energy Retrieval to be able to get some more energies into their hand and be able to Super Cold them where they want to. And I'm like, all right, that's fine. You're going to Earthen Vessel here, and they're going to discard. When they go to put their Earthen Vessel, they're going to discard the Water Energy to find 2 more energies. They're going to find the Lightning Energy and a Water Energy, and they can Super Cold the Water Energy on, but you can't Super Cold Lightning Energies onto anything. You have to attach them manually for that turn. But they're going to Super Cold away both those energies to put 4 Water Energies into their hand. So they'll be able to Super Cold 3 onto either Palkia or Lumineon and 1 to the Bidoof to retreat. But they decide to put them on the Palkia here to be able to Hydro Break for 200 damage is the best thing they can do. And I'm like, we just win then, right? Because I can Frenzy Gouging, just instant KO the Palkia. Sure, I'm going to KO my own Roaring Moon, and they'll take 2 prize cards. But since they were on odd prizes, they're going to have 1 prize card left when they go to do that, and it'll allow me to take my last 2 prize cards. So we're going to Frenzy Gouging for the KO here, grabbing the Water Energy and the Dark Energy out of our prize cards to win the game. And honestly, I felt like I was playing absolutely out of my mind in this match, and it felt so good to be able to come just ahead of the circumstances that were put in front of me with my prize cards being so just juiced and loaded like they were. So alrighty guys, let's jump right in to that outro. Alrighty guys, and that's going to do it here for our Turbo Moon deck. That was absolutely wild with just how that game played out, and honestly, I don't think it could have ended any better. I'll make sure to put this deck list in the description, so if you guys want to try this just crazy fast Turbo Moon deck out for yourself, you'll be able to. If you haven't yet, don't forget to leave a like, smash that subscribe button, because I really would appreciate it. Alrighty guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace!